What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is the look I created today. I'm doing this little hand thing that because we are looking fire today. It's like a smoky pink red kind of look, you know, the usual. And my hair is a little different today. I did do this little look as well, and I didn't really have a tutorial on that. I kind of did that off camera, you know. If you guys haven't seen my previous videos, you guys should go check that out right now, and then also give those videos some love. But if you guys want to know how to get this little look right here, then keep on watching. I already did my brows off camera, but we're gonna do what we did last time, where we start with the eyes, and it turned out not to be that hard, so we're just gonna do that. So I'm going to take some of my concealer and I'm going to place that on my eyelids to use them as a primer. We're going to take a brush and we're going to blend it in. And then we're going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend some of that in. And to make sure that, sorry, I was looking at something. And to make sure that that is all set in and won't slide off, I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush from, y'all already know, the Morphe set. And I'm gonna take some of my translucent powder from Laura Mercier and set that. Okay, so for the transition color, I'm gonna go in with my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and take Burnt Orange, which is this one right here. It's weird that we would take a color like that to like an orangey color for a transition, especially with the color combination, but I think it just works pretty well. So we're gonna take that. I'm gonna kind of put this more on the crease area, and we're gonna blend it in, so don't worry. So we're gonna go ahead and take a more fluffy brush and blend out the edges and everything else. And I am taking this a little higher to give it that more smoky effect, I guess. So just like that. I've never used this color combination before, so, or like I've never really used this color in this palette before, so it's gonna be something a little new for me. The color that I'm using today is Venetian Red, which is this one right here. It's more of a pinky color. If we swatch it, do you see that? It's a really pretty color. I think it's really pretty. We're just gonna take it on a fluffy brush and just ooh, that's a lot of fall. Look at that fallout. I don't know. Can you see it? Anyways. And we're gonna place that right under it. I always like to outline where I want it first before I go in and blend it, so that's exactly what I'm doing. It's not gonna look very great right now, but bear with me. And I'm kind of, even with the foundation, whenever we do the foundation, it might take that off a little bit, but in the end I kind of want it to go out a little more for a dramatic smoky effect. Okay, we're looking real crazy. But anyways, we're gonna take another brush. We're gonna take another brush like that. It's a little more fluffy. And we're gonna blend it out. kind of doing this swishy motion out to get that little. So the next color we're going to take, so much fallout. We're gonna take red ochre, which is probably one of my favorite colors in this. I mean, it's like a red orangey kind of color, and we're just gonna like pat that all over the lid in the areas that we kind of left right there. And then we're gonna blend it out. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go in my Street Saint palette. I've had this for a very long time, so it's not very well known anymore, but that's okay. I'm gonna go into my Street Saints palette, and I'm gonna grab this more purpley color. I think they call it, which one? Barely. Oh, barely. Okay, we're gonna take this purpley color right there. We're gonna take this little brush right here. It's more like on the flatter end, and we're gonna take that color and kind of put it like on this outer area. So yeah, just to add a little more depth to it. We're gonna take that brush we used earlier, and we're gonna blend it. Blend. Deepen it up even more because this is kind of like more of a smoky color, and it kind of matches my hoodie. Vans, y'all. Vans. Going in with my Morphe 350M palette, like always. Since this palette does have more of a wide variety of browns, that's kind of part of the reason why I'm going in with it. I'm going to go in with this brown in the very corner. I'm going to take this brush, which it just says shadow. I'm not completely sure. No, I'm not going to take that brush. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to take this more bulleted brush. You guys seen this before. Ooh, my hand's black. I'm going to take that, and we're going to kind of like place it where we did with the Barely color, but a little more under and a little more closer to the corner, if that makes sense. And instead of blending it with that Morphe brush, I'm going to take this brush right here. You guys seen it so many times. And blend it. And kind of blend it in with that Barely color, if that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and do the winged eyeliner off camera really quick, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Since we're done with the eyes, technically, we go ahead and prime, because that's an important step. And I personally don't like to blend in with my fingers because of all the little germs that you might have on it. So I like to take my little brush from Artis to blend all that stuff in. And then going with the same foundation I always freaking use. It's this one right here. Yeah. And then take your beauty blender and blend it. My camera died for like a split 2 seconds, so I had to charge it. But I did go ahead and blend that out anyways. Next is concealer. I didn't want to go on without you all. I'm gonna do this real fast. We're just gonna go ahead and put the same concealer I always use on my face. And we're gonna, obviously we're gonna blend it out, so. So now that we got the whole thing down, we're gonna go ahead and bake with the Laura Mercier Air. Pat that under. And I don't go too heavy on this, and you guys already know why, because we're not trying to look ghostly. So now that we got that down, we're gonna go ahead and contour our faces with the same routine that we usually, or that I usually do anyways, with the same little contour palette. And we are gonna go in with that tulip looking brush and just lightly go in with it. And since this is a smoky look, you do kind of want it a little more intense if you'd like. That's just kind of what I want. And I'm also going to take the Hula Beauty, as I always do, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of deepen that up a little bit. So, and we're also gonna blend that out. And there's one little more tiny step that we're gonna try out too. So the step that we're gonna try out today, or not really try out, but like do that, because I normally don't really do this. I'm gonna take some of the Laura Mercier Air again. Oh my god, I just took out a lot. And I'm gonna sharpen up the contour, because I normally don't do that, but let's just do it for this. I'm gonna take the Beauty Blender, but the flatter side, and this is from Real Techniques, I think. Positively sure. I wanted to try this out as well. Where did it go? I'm gonna go back in with my Stila like liquid thingy bobber, and I used this in my first video and I haven't used it since, so I decided to whip it out today. And this is in the color Smoky Storm. It's perfect because we're in a smoky stage anyways. And we're gonna actually put this in the inner corner instead today, and we're gonna directly apply it with the wand thing. Ooh, yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. I love that, actually. So now that we kind of let that sit already kind of long, we're going to go ahead and take my face powder, which is the Wet n Wild one. And this is, I'm just going to use this to kind of like dust off all the baking powder. Or by using the face powder to brush it off, it does kind of bring back a little color to your face. That way it's not too white from the powder. Look at that sharpness. Before we go on to anything else, we're going to go ahead and do the bottom as well. And for the bottom, we're going to use the Venetian red color. Sorry, I'm talking to you while I'm trying to find something at the same time. Okay, we're going to take that little double-ended brush and we're going to take the skinnier side and we're going to kind of put that along the lower lash line. Kind of like lightly feather that out to blend, like kind of like blending it. To smoke it out a little more, I'm going to take a black pencil and I'm kind of running that on my waterline. We don't want that line to be too harsh, so we're going to take one of these brushes. I bet you I haven't seen one of these brushes in forever. Like one of those brushes you get in the little kitty makeup stuff. and we're going to kind of smudge it with it. Okay, just like that. Now for the highlight, we're gonna do exactly what we did before, using the same old thing with the fan brush, and this time I'm gonna just take Moonstone. Since this isn't much of a golden look, I'm just gonna take Moonstone and just, I like to look hella highlighted. And I don't normally do this, but people put on their chins, so let's do that. Okay. Don't normally do that, but that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the hell out of our noses with that same color. And for the lips, I'm gonna do it a little differently today. I'm actually gonna use two colors, and that is gonna be maroon and red. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply the Anastasia Beverly Hills American Doll liquid lipstick. It's this one's super red, which is why I was gonna deepen it up with the maroon color. So let's high. Okay, so my camera did die once again, so I just went ahead and did the lips anyways, and I did add another layer on my of the Stila in the inner corner, and obviously this doesn't match the eyes at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the maroon color, and I'm gonna put that kind of like in the outer corners to get that ombre kind of. Lip brush that I like to use, which is this one right here, and I'm just gonna like kind of like blend that in together a little bit, so it kind of deepened it up a little bit. And I didn't really overline for this look at all because I kind of just like went with my natural lip shape. And I'm just gonna add some highlight. Last but certainly not least, just a little spray. And taking that little thing from Laura Mercier, I'm just gonna pat everything. Okay, so I went ahead and did my hair. So it's kind of like a messy ponytail, like, and then like laid down edges. Like, do you see that? They are laid down. These puppies are laid. But that is the end of today's makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, because you might as well, because you're already here. Since you're already here, you can hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can go ahead and turn on my post notification bell thingy that's next to the subscribe button if you'd like to know whenever I post. Comment below anything that you want me to do. I'm open to anything, and it doesn't even have to be just about makeup. Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it'll be right here, and on Snapchat right here. You guys can go ahead and follow me. It's okay, I post cool stuff. Anyways, yeah, if you guys liked the video, then do everything I just said. And I will see you guys in the very next video, or next week. I don't know. So